Hey, what's up, my homesteaders, my nerd necks? How y'all doing? I see Joe Fix It for you was in here mighty early. Thank you, brother. The Moose 1829. Thank you so much for coming in, bro. Appreciate it. Got some stuff on the screen here. Sorry, y'all. So I'm showing zero in here right now. Everybody must have dipped in and dipped out. Maybe I should have posted I was going live earlier. I'm trying to look at this camera. Yeah. Looks kind of wonky setting up there, but I have to do. But yeah, just barely had time to do a little trim up and try to get in here. Uh, Running late as usual, trying to mow a little bit, make videos. I got the my other little camera, it's like a camcorder. I got it charging right now, because I had it running when I was filming, while I was mowing, and when I went over to shut it off, and you'll see that in my video. Hey, thank you, Des. Glad you're here. The moves, thanks, bud. But yeah, the screen was froze on it. And I was like, man, this thing just plugs in and charges up. I don't know if it's got a battery, so I heard it and got it in here and done some stuff. Trying to get my beverages fixed up and get trimmed up and all that good stuff. Trying to get in here. I finally realized, got looking at it just now, there is a slide on the side. You pop it open and you take the battery out, and I put it back in. Then it tried to work. Then it said the battery was low. I said, okay. Hey, Tony Walsh, how you doing, bro? I had a chance haven't had a chance to watch many videos this week. I hope maybe you got your tractor back running. Now you were having problems as well. Mine. You see the video that I actually was able to film my phone. I used my little tripod deal I bought from Walmart with the flexible legs, and I wrapped it all around that bar on the side that your canopy top slides into on that old tractor. Oh, excuse me, and hooked it on there, and I did some filming on my phone, but I actually missed the first few minutes because I didn't turn it on. I didn't turn it on to film, so. But I made that work. But if you watch that part, hopefully I get that out. I don't think I'll get it out tonight, or get it edited tonight, and probably tomorrow sometime, probably Friday if we get to see that one. I pick up fuel pump tomorrow, so this weekend. That's great, Tony. Glad you're getting it back running, man. It's always aggravating when you got a piece of equipment you need and it's not running. But like I said, video will probably come out Friday at 1 o'clock my time, Eastern time. But it's you can tell it's still skipping and still spitting and sputtering. I may have fouled so much plugs out. I probably need to work more on readjusting the carburetor, the new carburetor that's on there, because I tinkered with it a little bit earlier, but it's not where it needs to be. Like I said, I really wish I could have done more with it. I was trying to hurry up, put some gas in it. I've been running the non-ethanol gas, and that's important, so you don't, because the tractor may sit for a couple of days or a week, and you don't want that stuff to gum up in your carburetor. That darn ethanol gas will do it, trust me. I'm still warm from running around mowing, trying to trim up and everything else. So yeah. Eric and Tina Rainy Ridge, how y'all doing? I also want to thank everybody for the awesome comments on the video that came out yesterday, day before, I can't remember now. For mowing, everybody was so happy I got it running. Thanks everybody for believing in me. I really appreciate that. But yeah, like I said, I got another video of me mowing, mowed a lot around the side over here and around the front. I've still not done this. It's a lot to do, and I didn't want to push the tractor too hard. It was still skipping and spitting a little bit, so. I ran up on them in the drain line. Hey, Brother Joey, glad you made it back. If y'all did not know, Brother Joey is one of the people I do wholeheartedly have to thank. He's been helping me with this. He's actually wanted to get me 2 carburetors and helped me out so much with it. I can't thank him enough. And I finally had enough sense to make one of his carburetors work, and it's working now. So at least I'm running. I'm going to be able to cut some grass, but we are still skipping and spitting and sputtering. Hoping I can get that narrowed down and get that straightened out. I do have to redo those wires on the solenoid or get a new solenoid, one or the other on the side there, because I know when I go out there to hit the button, I switch it on, hit the button, it goes click, and it kind of makes a little tap, like a little popping sound, like something's arcing. And then I move the wire a little bit, and then hit the button again, and it starts turning. So I need to change that end out at least on those wires. It's I got some more connector ends for it. It is what it is. It's an older tractor. It takes a lot of work to get everything right. So, but yeah, I think I almost messed up the drain line because the drain line comes out in the trailer, and I turned, and turn right beside it, and I was turning. The wheels will slide a little bit in that deeper grass, and it slid right over in the trench. Luckily, it rolled up right in there beside it and didn't bust it. So, but I went and grabbed a shovel and dug some of that out to make sure it was okay, and it was fine. I've run over it multiple times with different things. So, somebody sent me a message. I'll check with them in a minute. But yeah, like I said, it's been quite the ordeal. But I guess I'm so happy I can mow some again. I actually mowed around some of these trees. Like I said, I took you on a ride along in a video on my phone. So it might have been like 25 minutes. I may edit some out, or I thought about maybe putting some music to it, speeding it up if I can. I've never done that in a video before, but I put music with one, but I've never sped it up. I don't know how that would work. So I'll see how that works, because about the first 20 minutes of the 25-minute video is just me driving the tractor. So I'm going to speed that up somehow. But you can see me making the turns and going through stuff and around stuff, and the big coffee beans and weeds and stuff is growing in the front yard. And you're probably able to hear me hit the top of some of those stumps off those pine tree roots that stick up about that high in the yard. I kept trying to bump the lift up a little bit, but it still was hitting some. I know by the time I get done mowing this time, there will have to be a blade sharpener. But yeah, I'm going to get some chunks of wood to put under that thing, or buy some jack stands, because I don't trust that lift. I've noticed a couple of times you try to let it up and it's kind of shaky coming up and all that. I'm not going to just lift it up and get up under there. That's never safe. I mean, anything can happen hydraulics on equipment like that, they could just, you're squished. So, but yeah, I mean, still lots to do with it, but I mean, it's just working now. And I noticed those tie rod ends. My nephew told me, he said, "Look, there's tie rod ends may not be hurt because they're just loose. Because if you turn the wheel all the way to the left, it almost tries to lock, and you got to fight to turn it back." And I was looking at those, and I got my crescent wrench out, went to turn them, and the whole piece turned inside. The shaft it screwed to turned. And I was like, "Oh well, yep." We thought they were all right, but they're not. If that or the nuts bottomed out and they can't turn anymore. So I'm thinking about getting some more. But those may not be the right ones to go on that tractor. So I might be able to get some numbers off of them and go to the parts place and get them there, get them ordered. I'd rather do something like that than have to go to like yesterday's tractor, which I know I'd get the right stuff that way for sure. But it's going to be kind of a hefty price usually for those sites. So I'm assuming everybody saw, because everybody shared it out, about Pinecone Fest not happening this year. I hate that for everybody. Well, Gina's here. She decided to pop in. Yeah. Yeah, I thought this thing. Like I said, I thought this camera was um, still filming, but and it got hot. I didn't bump it or anything. It was still standing when I came by to turn it off, but it was just the image of the front end of the tractor coming by, kind of close to it, was on the screen. So maybe it overheated. I don't know. I'll find out later. As I try to turn it back on, or I pull the battery out, put it back, and try to turn it on, and then it just said low battery and shut back off. So I'm not sure, Tony, what happened on Pinecone Fest. I saw that something came up. They wouldn't be able to have it this year, but they're going to try to have it next year. I don't know all the details behind it. I said it may be an illness with somebody. I don't know, but I saw that. That's not going to happen this year. I think Christine made a post about it. I saw, oh Lord, somebody posted it on Facebook. I can't remember. It's not going to happen this year. So, Ginger, you finally made it. Good to see you, sister. If y'all have not seen it, there's quite the hilarious video with Ginger and Joey building some stuff out in the yard and having a lot of fun. Like I said, that said my comment. Gina would have probably got mad at me, told me where to go, and went inside. But yeah, yeah, Ginger, we're doing good. Just hot, tired, and trying to do a little mowing. Hey, hey, hey! Brand new day. Gillum Farms. How you doing, brother Johnny? Hoopty houses. Yep, that's the new name, Ginger. The move's 1829. Hey, put it up. Hoopty houses. Oh well. Okay, take that down. I was trying to click off of that one. Yes, it is, Johnny. Yes, it is. Fire and order is a big deal. Yep. I actually covered that in the video I just filmed. Been out there mowing. Oh, leave me alone, HP. Want me to get a care pack. But yeah, like I said, once I figured that out and I went back, I think I was actually looking at the 1962 fire and order. Unless I was looking at the wrong schematics somehow. And it showed, like, if you're looking at the distributor, like it showed number one over here. And the one I looked at from 1956 showed it down here. And once I switched all those wires around, come right up. So I had some bad information, but if I finally had come to my senses and figured it out. Poor Joey. Or maybe I should say poor Ginger. I don't know. Me and Gina goes through that stuff all the time. Um, it's like, you know what I was talking about. No, I don't. And next thing you know, she's gone. Did you get your shirt yet? Ooh. I don't know, Johnny. I don't think I did. I don't remember that. I checked with Gina, see when's the last time she checked the mail. She's been, I've been forgetting to go by and check it. And she's been working late. Something hit our mailbox here a while back. A few weeks ago, I had to put it back on the post. It's one of those little posts with two pieces of 1 inch tubing with the little curly Q flat bar down the middle of it, and you just got the square mounting brackets that slips over the pipes on the top over the 1 inch tubing, but the side of it got bent in. I don't know if somebody with farm equipment came by and it hung over and hit. I'm thinking I did win a shirt from Gillen Farms at some point. I just can't remember. It's been a while. I'm guessing. I think so. Which I get mad sometimes working on stuff to a show out. Jeannie can attest to that. I get mad and throw stuff from time to time. We had an old shed out back when I first come over here. My cousin built it. Was just a shelter that he later fenced, run chicken wire around it. We had chickens in there, and then he went back later and put tin around it, like regular roofing tin around this thing, and made it into a little shed, dirt floor, and a grass seed was stuck right there. That's right, I do remember that. Yeah, I haven't got one, Johnny. I was thinking that's what it was. I remember I said something about sending 3X any color. I wasn't that far gone yet. Uh, but yeah, I haven't got it, and I have to check with Gina and see if she has checked when the last time the mail was checked. Like I said, she's been working late doing stuff with a new computer system, and I keep forgetting. I'm trying to come home and tinker with the tractor and stuff, so I haven't been paying attention either. But I'll have to go out there and check in a minute. Hey, Lenny, okie dokie, how you doing? Um, I will have to definitely go check, Johnny, check the mail, see what's going on. I said it may be out there sitting in the mailbox right now. But yeah, it looked like something thin slapped it, like maybe a row marker or something on something hit it, and just a small dent, not a big flat dent like a mirror would be. Because most mirrors now are at least about this big. It would have put a nice dent in the side of that thing. Yeah, she's complaining about the mailbox. I went out there, worked on it, fixed it where you can't open it now. It's back on the post. So I guess I'll have to go check it when we get done here. Just can't get good help these days. I'll catch you for that one later, y'all. But yeah, I do have to run out there anyway, so I get trash can from the road anyhow, and I got to go around the back. I forgot where the direct TV box goes in and the wires connect together back there. I noticed that box was wide open. Don't know why. Maybe a storm got in, storm wind from the storm hit it and blew it open. I don't know. But I got the old vice grip pliers out and worked on the mailbox, tried to straighten the door out and bent it back out a little bit, and then I worked on getting it back on the post to where it had flared out the little pieces of the little square pieces, the brackets that slip over the post there, over the pieces of one by one tubing. I was a cheap Walmart mailbox, And I got in there and squeezed and clamped down with the vice grips and clamped it down pretty tight. So you had to kind of snatch it a little bit, but it'll open up. I will eventually have to go get another mailbox, but I think we've had 3 or 4 over the last 27 years. Because for some reason, we live in kind of our driveway is kind of a sharp curve. People enjoy wrecking here, apparently. So, I mean, we had somebody come knocking on the door one night, and it was like late at night. Luckily, I fell asleep in the living room. We was in there and watched TV and fell asleep on a Saturday night. And finally went to the door and looked out, and there was this little young girl, and she had went off and slid sideways, took out our mailbox, rolled down through the ditch up in the edge of the barnyard over here. That may be the case, Johnny. I'll have to go check it. I can't remember if I seen tracks or not. Most of the time, I can look and see tracks going to the mailbox, but the way it's been raining every afternoon, usually before I get home, you can't really tell. So I'll have to check on that for sure. I'll probably have to go get a new mailbox. Yeah, my neck's itching. All that grass stuff flying around. I said, I couldn't believe I pulled a little tiny green grass seed out of my shirt just now. That was crazy. Oh, Lord. Mailbox door even closed all the way. Man, you better get my shirt, Gina. You better get it now. My shirt's finally drying out from being out there mowing earlier with the tractor. Like I said, y'all will see in the video, it's still like it's still popping back and stuff like that. But it's been cut. So, but I mean, it's some deep grass too. I mean, literally, Johnny could bring some cows over here and turn them out. They would come off the trailer running to get to my grass. I came in again at like again. Oh, okay. You use your other channel. Okay, cool. Thank you, Lamb. Appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, Johnny. I did get to see that video last week with the hay trailer. Man, that was rough. I was telling my nephew about it the other night. He'd come over and was hanging out with us, and I asked him about it. I said, Rick, how much that would cost? He said, man, usually costs at least about $20 or more to bale or grass hay. So I was like, oh man, I don't know what you paid, but yeah, that's just money lost, and it's rough. We've all been through it at times, and I mean, I hope everything else works out for you. I'm glad you found out it was the bearings and you got that fixed. Johnny, y'all still getting rain over there, or is it rain done slacked off? We've got like a I don't know what I think the front came down and pushed everything out and it stalled. And there's a low pressure off the coast there. It just keeps slinging rain in here on us. You know, it's kind of rough right now. That's something I got to do too. Is go out there and get a trash bag and slip over my seat on the tractor. I've been forgetting to do that because when I got it running the other day, I made the video. When I got off that tractor, my butt was like wet for like 2 hours after that. It soaked all in that seat. $35 a bale. That's on the mark. Man, I forgot about the tires. I'm surprised they didn't blow. Only you get some heat light to some tires, they will blow like I don't know what. We had a video. We watched a video when I was at Wiregrass in welding school. They would have us watch videos about safety and this and that and other, and it showed where they put a tire in the middle of an open area, huge open area, on the rim, inflated, and they took and struck the arc and run the arc on that rim for just a few seconds. And everybody's running back, pulling leads, getting out of the way. Within a minute, that tire exploded because of that heat that generated from that little small area weld exploded that tire. So I'm so surprised that yours didn't just explode right there. Because just like riding on a highway in the summertime, your tires can build up pressure in them because of the heat of the highway. first round hay cut. Woo. Yeah, I thought Johnny's video too. It's pretty cool. When they showed him raking the hay. We don't have a rake like that around here. Most people have it's like pinwheels. You know, I don't know what you call them, but the hay rake. It's on a lift type. There's like 6 or 8 wheels on there, and it piles it all up in one big row. Hey there, Uncle Jesse, and Aunt Lisa. How y'all doing? Go zillionaire, yes sir. And you know what? I mowed that grass for free. I hope y'all faring well over there in Texas over there. Yeah. I saw that one that had the one, then had the other one staggered over to the side, and I'm like, man, that's pretty cool. You know, there's still an old one with the wheels on it over here in the side yard that belonged to my nephew's other grandpa, which he had got inherited a Massey Ferguson gas tractor, a small one. I think it was a 35 or something, and there was a one-sided hay rake. So you had to drive down one side, rake up, then you had to drive the other side and rake it up and put it in a big heat row. So it's still over in the weeds over there. Or at the briars. Christine, how you doing, sister? But yeah. Like I said, I mean, I enjoy seeing the videos like that with different kinds of farm equipment. It's nice. And I'm hoping that, oh yeah. So, see, Johnny, I've never seen one of those used because we always use the ones with the wheels on them, with the fingers. You know, spins it up and kicks up the pile. Hey, Mitzi Luca. Hey, Teresa J. How you doing? But that's what mostly what they use down here with the peanut hay. Yeah, there are people, you know, who have grass hay around here, but it's not as big a level as what y'all would do it. But we use those big pinwheels for the old peanut hay and stuff. Cause I guess it works better that way. I'm not sure what you call them, but I'm pretty sure the balers are about the same way. Probably same setup. I'd actually been talking to my nephew about it. If he was going to get rid of the rest of these cows, then we're thinking about trying to find somebody that wants to uh, use this for grass hay. There's about 14, 16 acres right here. I don't know what we charge them for it, but afternoon thunder. You just heard it. But that's what we were thinking about doing. And my nephew actually talked about it the other day when he came over that maybe we could do that. When we got 10 head, put them in this front pasture and let somebody rent the rest of it. We'd make some money. But here's what it is. I can always use money. You know what I put in this little tractor out here? It's a lot of little things, but it adds up. And but I mean, still, I only gave $37.50 for the tractor itself. Well, the tractor plus a box blade didn't have any points on it. You know, the rippers. Hey, D's Garden Adventure, how you doing? It didn't have any rippers come with it. It was just a box blade, the angle scraper blade, plus that bucket that you can scoop dirt with and stuff. and the finishing mower for $37.50. And I'm sure Johnny, you've probably seen that at auctions and stuff. Well, that stuff goes for a lot. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? I gotta try to work it out where I can get into your live this Sunday. Everyone's getting so hot back here on days that don't rain that it's hard to even be back here because that sun's shining right on this wall. And also, somehow, me and Gina has got started watching the dadgum Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I always watched the trailers for those movies and thought they were the dumbest things I ever seen. But now I'm all into it. And Johnny Depp was a dadgum trip in those movies. Well, they've been having like marathons and stuff of Pirates of the Caribbean for some reason on the weekends. And we've been watching those a lot. I have anyway. I still have two movies I got to watch. And don't ask me how I got started watching them or how I got hooked on them. I don't know why. It's just weird. But yeah. But yeah, I saw you had the new Dozer video. I got to check that one out, Johnny. Uh, I was going to ask how close are we to seeing the cows at your place, but I'm going to let you handle that one. Watch the videos, you'll see. What did Brother Dale say? Hide and watch. I hope I did say hello to Mitzi Luca and everybody that came in these garden adventures. Deanna. I hope I did say hey to y'all. I'm trying to remember if I did or not. I hope I did. Pirates of the Caribbean. I misspell all the time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I mean, yeah, I watched the trailers, the commercials. I mean, and stuff for them years ago when they first came out. And I'm like, this is just so stupid. I don't like the way Johnny Depp's acting or whatever. But then when you get into it, kind of watch one for a little bit, it's like, what are they going to do next? What's going on here? And next thing you know, you caught up in the dadgum movie. And I still say Gina's the one that stopped on that channel and had me watching it. So she swears up now she didn't, but I think she did. Okay, I was making sure. Sorry. Mine's all over the place. I came in and finished off an electrolyte. I think that's how you say it. Drink. It's a little square bottle. Has sodium, all kinds of vitamins, minerals, stuff like that, electrolytes and stuff. I came in after I was out there mowing, and I just sweat was running down my face, and and I come in and finished that off. Then I had a strawberry banana body armor with all the vitamins, minerals in it, and I sucked that most of that down. So yeah. See, Gina admits it right there. Finally told the truth, y'all. She said I watched it and got me to watching it. She the devil. I don't think I've had liquid IV. I had uh I had the BioLite. I had those a couple times. And outside of 50 chickens pick up. Um, hey, thanks, Tony. I appreciate it, man. Do what you got to do. I know everybody. This is kind of a rough time for everybody. About 6 o'clock or 6 o'clock my time when I go live. Everybody's a lot of people's eating supper or they're getting ready to do stuff or they're finishing up their day. I'm on the East Coast. Everybody's kind of doing their own thing. So But I was getting the BioLite, and there was so much sodium in it you couldn't hardly drink it. The BioLite is just, whew. I mean, it's like, when I was a kid, and Mama used to get uh, put salt in a glass of warm water and stir it up, and have you gargle with it when you had a bad sore throat or strep or whatever, that kind of ease your throat. That's what that BioLite tastes like. So much sodium. I was talking to my sister about it. She said she can't drink them. She's got a problem with her heart and stuff like that, so she can't have a lot of sodium anyway. So she has to pour some in with, like she said, V8 Splash or something, and drink them that way because of all the sodium. Mrs. Lucas canning tomato soup for her pantry while she's listening. Thank you so much, Missy. I appreciate it. Email me some tomato soup. Sorry. Yeah, dude, that's why I switched over to the electrolyte, whatever it is. But it don't have an E on this. Electrolyte, I guess. I don't know. I switched over and drank some of that, and it's like, okay, I drank that with all the. I mean, it's got like magnesium, potassium, all kinds of vitamins, mineral stuff. It kind of boosts you up a little bit. It's expensive, but I want to try to drink one every couple of days, so I don't get so much sodium, because you do taste some in the background, but it's not like the BioLite. The BioLite's just salt forward. It's real heavy salt in that. Dang computer. Notification suggestions. Have you heard that? Boom. Probably turn this stuff off instead of just closing it out. But yeah. Missy, that's what's so crazy. Down here, we don't do tomato soup much. Some people do. I don't think I've ever actually had tomato soup, but I love anything tomato, so I'd probably love it if I tried it. So if you want me to shoot me an email, it's on my about page. Hey, I'll check it out. I may try it. Got a couple recipes I really want to try. Hey, Suburban Hillbilly. Rebecca, how you doing? Please keep having your prayer for surgery went well. That's so great to hear. Everybody pray. Suburban Hillbilly's husband. So I ain't seen. I'm trying to get it up here. There it is. For clean margins. Your surgery went well. I'm glad to hear surgery went well. Oh, lie, make some good lasagna. Oh, dang it. There we go. Clicking too much. I'm clicking too much. Hey, thanks to Moves. Glad you came in, brother. I really appreciate it. Always good to see you. Does your body move the water in the cells and help keep a headache away? That's always good. The drunken roasted peppers yesterday. That's something I haven't heard of. Yes, y'all pray. Rebecca Suburban Hillbilly's husband, that cancer is gone, it stays gone. That's why I hadn't had lasagna in a while. She gets them all. I'm lucky if I can get a Stouffer spaghetti out of that fridge. sorry I keep clearing my throat, y'all. Been outside, all that stuff floating around there. It gets me every time. Dry white wine and brine. Hey, Nanny Tam, how you doing, sis? Little sister? Ain't nothing wrong with dozing off. Good to take a nap sometimes. Okay. Hot peppers, sweet or hot peppers and brine that has dry white wine in the brine. Safe ball canning recipe. Ooh. I don't know that I've ever had wine. That's homemade wine. But not like a white wine or fancy wine or anything like that. That might be pretty good. Thank you, Jesse. I sure appreciate it, bro. So you got a thumbs up. It helps me every time, y'all. Trying to get the watch hours up. I've actually somehow I've got to 392 subscribers. So things are picking up. I'm trying to get better videos, better content when I can. I gotta do some fishing. But there's so much fresh water in that pond from all this rain ain't gonna help anything. But oh, that's cool, dude. 930 subs, great. I'm happy to hear that for you. You're like that close. But yeah, I mean, I say I'm shooting for trying to get that 500. Then I'm on next goal is get to 1,000. You know, of course. Hopefully one day it'll happen. If it don't, it don't. I'm still gonna try to keep doing this, keep hanging with you guys, making videos, plugging along. If it takes 10 years, it is what it is. I'm just working on trying to get my content nailed down to how it needs to be. Uh, I actually thought about. I'm gonna take what? Yeah, mine are not doing great. Like last time I looked, mine was like 930 out watch hours for the last 365 days. So I got to get them up. But if I can at least get to 500, then and get my watch hours up to 3,000, then I can get super chats. Not that I'm asking anybody for money, but if anybody ever wanted to, I have those other options open. I could make memberships or whatever. It'd be some way I'd feel like I'm getting somewhere. But yeah. Oh yeah. Lives help. Lives can help with the watch hours. That's part of the reason I'm trying to keep mine up a little bit. Anytime, do not say that. Yours is not a lost cause at this point. You can always bounce back. When you get to feeling better, you can start getting videos out, and boom, you're right back in the game. I know you. You're not a quitter. Well, I don't know you that well, but I know you enough that you're not giving up on anything. One day when we have another meet up in North Georgia, I'm gonna get up there and we're gonna get you down there somehow to meet up. Match stop and grab Suburban Hillbilly and drag her up there too. Yeah, I think so. You got to have the 3,000 for the 500 or the 4,000 for 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. So yeah. Suburban Hillbilly Rebecca. It's if we ever have a little meetup at Biggins Barbecue again up North Georgia, we might stop somewhere and find you and drag you up there with us. That's where I got to see. I got to well, I already met Ginger and Joey, but then I got to see them the second time, and then I got to see Maggie Moo and Niecy. I got to see Jesse and Lisa, Johnny and Christine, Piggy and Miss Eileen, uh, uh, Tim and Dana Mason, Ralph and Wes Webb. Dadgummit. I can't think of her name. She's gonna kill me. Oh, Dot Roper. Dot Roper. That was it. Dot Roper. I got to see Dot Roper and her daughter and granddaughter. So yeah. I need to be quiet on interstate. I don't. I mean, that would be wonderful, but Gina's gonna make up for it. Gina will be freaking out. I said, we had to go up there and get Rebecca, get on up there, going in Tennessee, get Anytown, and then come right back down. Yeah, Jim was not quiet. She made up cuss words. Oh, Lord. And we got close to Atlanta, and you start seeing those planes come into the airport. Oh, God, oh, God. You thought the Martians were attacking. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a star-studded event in North Georgia at Biggins Barbecue. That's exactly right, Rebecca. That's what we need. Oh, excuse me. That might be Gina's long lost sister. But yeah. Oh. But yeah, we had some great barbecue, had some good times, talked to some great people. I mean, it was amazing. Great visit with everybody. A lot of hugging going on. It was pretty cool. And dang, I'm sorry. This stuff in my sinuses is killing me, running down my throat and driving me nuts. But I tell you, would I do it again? Yeah, yeah, I'd do it again. Gina, she may stay home. Yeah, man, we only got a couple of hours. I really wish that we would have been able to go up the day before, spend the night, and be there early, and have like most of the day, and really talk and got to know everybody a little more. Yes, I forgot that Piggy and Joey's birthday. Yes, hey, people do drive like fools. Be seriously. We had a guy in the middle lane in downtown Atlanta, 6 lanes of traffic. He decides he wants to stop in that lane so he can get over to the right lane. He almost got. It was wild. Yeah, like I said, I mean, mine are normally bad anytime, but like being out there mowing earlier, out there in that dust and stuff that when it finally dried out enough, there was dust, little pieces of stuff, grass floating around. I said, just earlier, my neck was itching right in there, and I reached up and pulled a grass seed off my shoulder that somehow got up in my shirt. I think if we ever go back up, we're going like 441, 2 lane road, all the way up, and we'll go around. But yeah, and if you don't know, all those people I mentioned meeting up there are just exactly like they are on YouTube. They're not like a bunch of phonies that put out, like a like I'm like this, on here, but I'm different off camera or whatever. No, everybody was just like you would meet them on YouTube. That's why I would love to one day get out to the big meetups and really connect with everybody, have a good time. Being 8 lanes one direction, and on the connector looking over a Tesla and a guy's reading. Oh my God, that's horrible. Oh yeah, exactly right. That was so cool because Piggy was the first one that actually encouraged me to be on YouTube. Granted, Ginger shoved me down into the abyss with the chili smackdown and got me going. But Piggy told me just make a video, put it out there, and see what happens. It's not that big a deal. And when Ginger asked me about being that collaboration, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go and do what Piggy said. I'm gonna go ahead and make a video and do it. Here we are, about 2 years later, or 2.5 years, something like that. And I'm doing live streams somehow, some way, somehow. So, but I mean, it was so cool. Like I said, I would love to go to the big meetup to meet everybody. Just trying to drag Gina out there. But yeah, I mean, it's. I want chili. Yeah, I actually could go for some chili right now myself, D. Really, but we actually got sloppy joes I made last night. Remember working on those in a little while. It was I don't know if I got the Mammoth brand, but it may be the actual other brand with sloppy Joe that has the peppers in it, and that's the one I like with the bell peppers in it. You see the green peppers in there. But Gina wouldn't like that, so probably a good thing I got the Mammoth. I hadn't heard that word in a while. Yeah, they are. There's one in Fitzgerald where I work at a place around there that a guy has one. Oh my God, those Teslas. Oh my God, they are not pretty. Yes, exactly, Ginger. She would. That's why I said I wish we could go up, take 441, ease our nerves, go up the night before, spend the night, and have a cool day with everybody. I just heard Gina's eyes roll. If I'm not bad wrong. Ugh. Oh, still itching. Yeah, I was all scruffy. You'll see it if I get a chance to get this dang video on my phone out. I was all scraggly and scruffy, and I trimmed up, and it's itching. So it is what it is. It's every week, y'all. But nothing you have to look at those trucks. I actually saw a concept of a Ford e-truck, but it was a '70s model that had the old bumper, that the old chrome bumper, but it had the little pieces that stuck up like vampire, like bottom vampire teeth on the bumper. The you push with. If you had to push another car, you could push them with it. And I mean, like the concept was completely captured the outside of that truck. It was cool, short wheelbase, looked sharp, but then it showed the inside, and the concept on the inside was like lights everywhere, like a darn spaceship. But yeah, my son's there making grilled cheese for supper. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with grilled cheese for supper now. Breakfast for supper is pretty dang good. Yep, I'd be much happier if we did like Mr. 1018, like you just said, give her some tainted milk and just let her nod off and let's go. It would help my nerves a lot. I want a big honking diesel to be contrary. Rebecca, I like that. That would be pretty cool. Just ride by one of those little Tesla trucks and just give it trouble and just shove it to the floor and blow black smoke, black soot all down the side of that Tesla. That'd be pretty cool. I'll say that. I'll be laughing the whole way going past him. Des is back. Happy Hunter, how you doing? Glad to see you. Oh yeah, 4x4 van, a 4-wheel drive van like the 18. That'd be tight. That'd be nice. I don't even know what caliber those machine guns were they had in a little compartment. They always pop out. Just a pistol grip on them. Just lighting stuff up. It was so cool. I always wanted with the toy version of that, but we couldn't ever afford it. Dog needs insulin. That's right. What you got to do, Rebecca. But I mean, that's what I say. I mean, you get to feeling nostalgic about those shows, and you go back and watch those old shows. It's like, oh God, how did I watch this? I was flipping through the channels on DirecTV, and I found Knight Rider. Oh, I gotta watch some of this. It was cool as I don't know what when I was a kid, you know. And it's the one where they made a clone of Michael Knight, but he had a goatee, so you knew he was evil. Back in the '80s, he was driving a big semi truck that was like a supposed to be as bad as Kit, the car, and all that. And I was like, oh God, I can't even. I couldn't even finish watching it. It was just too much. Go feed the birds soon. Okay. Mash. Oh wow. I didn't see Mash in years. Hand feed a bird. Watch out for that beak. Oh man, I love the Incredible Hulk, Dukes of Hazard. I think those just come on Channel 6, CBS. Yes, 9010, yes. Quantum Leap. I used to be all into that, and it just got it's hard to watch now. Any of those shows are. Some of the movies are hard to watch, but some of them are not. Uh, I know. I really want to go back and watch one that I have not seen in quite a while, called "Better Off Dead" with John Cusack. Yeah, I know. Johnny and Christine know all about that movie. I want my $2. I've not seen that movie in years. And the guy that played Booger in Revenge of the Nerds was in it as his best friend too. Every week I want to see that. It's called Better Off Dead. Every week I want to see that. When Johnny and Christine get talking about it, I want my $2. The little kid, he rides up. The paper boy rides up. I want my $2. Hey, we'll be ready to release soon. Is that the bird you're talking about? Are you taking care of a wounded bird, D? I don't know about that. But yeah, man, John Cusack. He lost the love of his life to this mountain, this snow skier, and he's wanting to kill himself, and he's trying all different ways. He goes and puts like it looks like burlap sack outfit he makes, and he goes out. He's going to hang himself, but he's also got a jar of gas. He's going to light himself on fire and stuff. It's a crazy movie, but I mean, it's one of those that just kind of sticks with you. Yes, my dog found it on the ground one night. Couldn't find the nest. Came from. Oh, that's so cool. That's cool, D. Raise it up, return it back to the wild. That's pretty sweet. Oh no, Happy Hunter says on Amazon Prime. Oh wow, I have to watch that very soon. Thank you, Happy Hunter. I appreciate it. If I knew we didn't have many road trucks tomorrow, I'd take a day off work. Stay home and watch some movies. Okay, yeah, Rebecca, that's right. Yeah, sorry, D. Uh, Rehabbing bird laws are probably so weird. I seen something about that on Northwoods Law. We used to watch that all the time. They're kind of weird on their laws and rules and stuff. But yeah, yeah, that's what's weird. A lot of those old '80s TV shows I can't stand to watch. they're so just cliched and stuff and just miserable to watch now. But a lot of the movies I can actually sit down and watch them all day long. It's horrible. Oh yeah, I mean yeah, anytime the Planet Apes movies, all that stuff was very cheesy uh, in the way it was made. If you go back too far in the '80s, it's not good on movies. I was actually thinking today, I've not seen the Revenge of the Nerds movies in years. I'd like to watch some of those. I think it'd be pretty interesting. But it'd probably be like, oh god, how did I watch this? But yeah, it's 7:06. I'm past my hour. Uh, I don't know if Michelle's planning on going live, do that 11 tonight. If she is, jump over there, check her out. She's going down. She's having a big journey right now with the C word. Things are going on. Check her out because uh, most of us have had that C word touch our lives in some way or shape or form that's been rough. A lot of people have questions and she answers them. Check them out. Can't talk right now, but but yeah, if she's live, give her a watch hour. She probably needs them. And I'm gonna get out of here because I am super tired. I'm beat. I'm wore out. I got off work, then mowed a lot of deep grass. So Rebecca's back. I'm sorry, Rebecca. I'm about to get out of here. So thank you. Good to see you too, Nanny Tam. That's the plan. We love you too. All right, everybody. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm so super tired. I'm more slam out. Trying to work, mow grass, deal with a crazy tractor. Thank you, Tony. Everybody. Uh, y'all have a great night, great rest of your week. Hope I can get some videos out if the new camera survived. I hope I can get some videos out probably Friday or maybe Monday or Tuesday. I hope. You'll see what I got going on around here. But like I said, you have a great night, great rest of your week. I really appreciate y'all being here. Thank you to all the new subscribers. If you watch this back, I really appreciate it. And I love all y'all, each and every one of you. Have a good one. See you next time. Love y'all.